Take it all.
Okay.
Okay. Good morning, Elsa. It's so nice that you are willing to have an appointment so early this morning for you.
Good morning.
Can you say a little bit what you are, who you are, and what you do? Your lovely work.
Okay. I started as an actress. Then I went on singing. Then for 20 years, I taught actors how to speak and sing. Meanwhile, I became a body psychotherapist, and now I'm more a music therapist and a voice coach, psychopedagogue. Very resume. I like very much aromatherapy, so I did a small course on that too, which is important for our health.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
And today our topic is how you joined the True Water community, right?
Yeah, I was in a meeting with you, and I really became very interested. I already had a filter, but I didn't feel it was very suitable. It's like in the process, the water would taste differently. Even if there was a change of filters, my children would say the water tastes differently. So I was looking for something else too. So that's why I was interested, and it just blew my mind, everything you communicated about the water.
Mm-hmm.
It was really complete, and all that investigation too. And yes, and the tests. And so I tried the water, and I remember that the first night I just in the evening I was in my bed, and I passed my hands in my legs, and I was feeling like those spots that were coming out, and it was very strange. It was like the water was spilling out things in my body already, visible things like those little white spots sometimes we have in our legs.
Yeah.
And I couldn't understand it. I realized, of course, that's what happens. And it's funny because recently I heard a story about a very, very pure water in a fountain, some work with a shaman of a woman who had glasses in all her skin because of an accident. And when she started to drink that special water from that place, that's exactly what happened. The glasses just stepped out of her body. So this is one of the effects about toxins and things that are not making real part of our body, of what is clean, that starts to happen.
That it gets expelled, that the body gets into the position that it can detoxify and get rid of the thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, I totally agree. And now you are drinking the water since
a year
now. Yeah.
A year already, yes. So sometimes I just take notes of what happens. So, for instance, there's the hydration factor, of course. And since I started to make my own creams with True water, it's an improvement of hydration too. Of course, the drink is very important, but this is a little plus, to keep the hydration in the skin. And also, the skin is also a bit clearer.
Mm-hmm.
I have some spots, so I also put water in before creams and oils and all that. And I stopped taking supplements because I don't need, because the absorption is so good. It's really amazing. There are some things that I eat, and the same day or the day after, for instance, for iron, my lips are red, my gums are more red. You know, it's really the absorption, because it's true that my body absorbs and expels very quickly. But here, even without supplements, it's really working well. So it's like, and I'm a vegetarian, so it's like everything I eat, the body just absorbs truly. Truly.
Yeah, so just to explain a little bit about it, because this water is so clean, the capacity to transport anything we get as nutrition from our food is so high, whereas water that already has particles in it, no matter what it is, the capacity is just limited. So a lot of people experience that if they are taking supplements, or that the food just gets better absorbed by the body, all the vitamins, the minerals that we need. And it's basically water that nature would provide to us, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you feel any other kinds of differences, for example, digestion or?
Yeah, digestion, and also articulations. I have no pain. Yeah, I noticed also that it really helps, because I used to, that's why I'm saying I'm not taking supplements anymore, because I used to take, for instance, collagen for that. And now I'm not taking it, and I'm good. My articulations are good. So
And
yeah.
before you had pain, or before that you had pain, or what was it?
Little pain, like I was seated like Chinese, you know, and I would come up, and my knees, and you know, it would take a little time to stretch, and there was a little bit of pain. And now I'm good. Even I do my exercise and all that, and it's good.
So it's so interesting that you say that, because it completely underlines what I have read in the book of Dr. Batmangelic, which I will put at the end of this video. He says that our cartilage that is in all our joints has, I forgot the exact number, but around 90% consists of water. So when we dehydrate without knowing it, because we either drink just not enough water, or it is just not a good quality, what happens is that this cartilage starts to shrink. And then we start to get, like, you know, the bones start to rub on each other's surface. And then we get these discomfort or even pain.
Yes.
And it's so nice to see that you have this as a real experience, and that it's not only written there and we have to believe it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. Would you say that drinking the water also improves the voice?
Yes, of course, because the voice needs hydration.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And it helps if you do, even with teas. I believe that it really helps the properties of the herbs.
Yes.
I do that for now. I'm doing like a liver cleanse, and it's really quick. I take that Artemisia, which is very sour.
Yeah.
When my liver is not, my gallbladder is not good, I have some skin in my hands. And in the same day, this is really amazing. I really see the difference. And now I've been doing that for several days, and it's almost good. So I keep doing it. So it's really amazing. It's always this at this time of the year, it's the liver starts to expel, and it's a cleanse, so it helps. And with the water, it enhances the process. Absolutely.
Yeah, I absolutely think that you are right, because again, the property of the ingredients of any kind of herbs, because the capacity of the water is bigger to just take more of this on, it will pass more on to the body. Yeah. Would you explain a little bit about exactly your work, what you are doing when you are working with people, the vocal training and that you are doing, is it going into the direction that we need to find our voice in order to
Absolutely.
stand for ourselves?
And to empower ourselves.
Yeah.
So I can do a kind of coaching. I don't like, because I'm more, it's not like so much a coaching, but I'm a facilitator.
Yeah.
The difference is that coach is very directed. Facilitating is allowing the person to go into the process by herself, and I'm just there.
Mhm.
It's closer to psychotherapy, but it's not psychotherapy. So there's that, allowing the person to find her voice, her speaking voice, her singing voice, if she likes. And it's more like a training, let's say, in that softer, allowing way, even if there can be some things with energy and all that. But it's respecting the person. And then I do also, it's more like a therapy, a psychotherapy in the music therapeutic model, which is called vocal psychotherapy. And that goes deeper. That is really for people who want to transform their lives because they have certain patterns, certain things they want to work on. And it's a much deeper process where I'm accompanying the person. It's a person's process, and I'm there facilitating, also being there. And it's very, very transformative and very beautiful too, to see the transformation of the person along the months that she's with me.
And I suppose also because you're working with the voice and all the harmonies that we find in music or in sound itself, that the process is...
Oh, yes, I can explain. So there are many things we can do. We can just, let's say, self-regulate through non-spoken voice. Like I played 2 chords and there's improvisation in expressing what hasn't been expressed in a certain time of the person's life that generated trauma. I'm trauma specialized. And it can also later be with words, because there are several phases. It can be a song that the person identifies as her shadow. There can be shadow work, there can be. And through that, she sees herself and she finds what is beautiful in her, because in the shadow there is gold, as we say. It's like the reverse of the metal of something very beautiful that is not yet revealed. It's only revealed as the dark side, but when you reveal the golden, the light side, it can be beautiful. And the acceptance of that we are not perfect, and in that acceptance, shine may light forth. It's very beautiful. And also we may create songs, you know, there's the song of the self. So it's what the person is. So she finds in her own words who she is. And together we find the music, we build the music through a rhythm or through a melody, and it becomes the song of the self of the person.
How nice.
Yeah.
Sounds so beautiful. So you live in the area of Sintra, which is like 30 kilometers from Lisbon. Do you also do online coachings or online facilitating?
No, I don't. Unfortunately, because I really need to be with the person. I need to look at the person's body for the breathing, for the posture, for many things. So it's really a one-to-one communication in presence.
Okay, I understand. So because it needs really the human contact. Yeah.
Yes, yes. That's very important.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a super nice work. And when you see how people develop, I suppose it also, you know, it's not like a year-long process like we know it from classical psychotherapy. It's more like really going to the roots and developing it,
Yes.
or unraveling it quite quickly, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's amazing. It's really amazing. So yeah.
So if people want to know you, they can call you, they can go to your website, they can contact you by phone. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, we connected basically through the water. We've met maybe 1 or 2 times before, but this was where we started our relationship
Yes.
together. And it's so beautiful to have this contact and to feel the wisdom of your soul in all of this. So if it's okay, I will link the website to the end of this video if people are interested. And
Okay, thank you.
And thank you for your insights on the water, because I think when we talk about sound and we are 70% water, this water is what resonates with sound in us.
Yes.
Yeah.
And thank you for bringing Truu water to Portugal.
Basically, just a little anecdote at the end. I'm just traveling to Zagreb, where the roots of my family are. And I took a shower this morning and I thought, wow, this water is so amazing. And then I measured it and I thought, well, it's not that amazing. But when we compare it to what it's put in the water in Portugal, which is a lot of chlorine, a lot of other stuff to, that bacteria doesn't grow, it's still a big difference that you can feel immediately. So I was amazed to have this, like, within 24 hours, this difference. Yes. And I mean, this water is needed everywhere, and Portugal in special. Thank you, Elsa, so much for this interview. And we meet.
You too. Thank you for the opportunity too.
Can't see where to stop the recording, but it doesn't matter. We'll just be somewhere.
Okay.
Thank you so much. It's lovely.
Bye-bye, Claire.
Beijinhos, and very good luck with your next meeting that you have.
Okay, thank you.
Ciao.